you guys, I got cut off. Okay. The Lovers. So there is a decision that needs to be made. I don't know if you're having a third party situation or if you're choosing between yourself and your partner. Okay. Why is the Lovers here? Let's go. Why is the Lovers here? Okay. Yeah, okay. So you and your relationship, with the forgiveness, somebody is going to apologize, whether it's you or your partner. You're going to have to find the strength to let go of control issues. So maybe it is you that needs to apologize to your lover so that you guys can step out on a new leap of faith to calmer waters. Why is autumn is my last chance here for Sagittarius? Why is autumn is my last chance here for Sagittarius? Yeah. Because you're trying to be the queen of earth, make time for those around you, to take a sensible approach, deal with challenges, a kind and understanding manner. But in other ways, she is the one who is always considering the legacy that she's planning on leaving behind. And maybe you're feeling like you're getting older and you haven't seen what you want out of this life, right? But don't get caught in these lower devil energies, because nothing good can come of this if you're stuck in these lower energies. You have to be sensible. You have to be creative and be cautious of the thoughts that you're having. Why is Dress of Alchemy here for Sagittarius? Four of Earth. Yeah, you're going to have to, even though you have this power. And it's funny because when you have power, when you're a powerful person and you're stagnant, that power ends up turning in against you. So you end up feeling depressed. You end up feeling like, woe is me. The Five of Cups energies, the crying over spilt milk, the I'll never be good enough. You're being too frivolous and too cautious or too cautious. You have good decisions. Give those of less fortunate, but you're going to have to release this power. Why is forgiveness here? The Empress. Exactly. If you want new life, and the Queen and the Chariot. The renewal and the Chariot. Okay, see? Yeah, if you want this new life, Sagittarius, you're going to have to stand in your power, right? You're going to have to make a judgment call to boldly move forward into this new life. All right, Sagittarius. We seem to be having the same conversation over and over again. Okay. We have 16, Vision. And it says, heaven is where you find it. It says the question is no longer how did we get here and why, but where do we go and how? We are placed on the path of life to experience, interact with, and be challenged by its dangers. Paradise is not a place, but a state of mind. We must heed the advice to stop and smell the roses, for it is possible that in our fever to search for the elusive, we sacrifice the Garden of Eden for one tree. It is not so much in what you see, but the way in which you see it. Are you flying above your life, unaware of your true reality? The feathers you hold are not your own. They are a gift that must be returned one day. Like the dream catcher and the medicine wheel, they hold change. New colors become brilliant and luminous as you journey. And you wear the feather of distinction, the mark of a seasoned, soulful traveler. Your hands reach out to hold back illusions. Heaven is before you and your dreams are coming true. Got to take the actions. All the fire signs. Mary Magdalene from the Guidance Guidance. And it's unconditional love. It says, love yourself and others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. and you have lotus. And the lotus, it speaks of the flower that comes from the muck, you know, from the darkness, and it rises up out of that nourishing void of light to be this magnificent flower. And every night it sinks back down to its nourishment to be risen with the sun again. You know, so it's saying, like, no matter what you're going through, just know that gold is purified by fire. You know, diamonds are made by pressure. Oil is made by pressure. There's nothing of value that comes to us on silver platters. Those that come to us that way are the devil energies, the things that look good, smell good, taste good, feel good, but destroys us in the end. Anything of value is something that we have to work for. And it doesn't mean that you have to work hard. It just means that effort is needed. Now, the affirmations is, I am always learning. Quotes to meditate on. It says, speak the truth. Do not become angered and given when asked. Do not become angered and give when asked, even be it a little. By these three conditions, one goes to the presence of the gods. The next affirmation, it's, I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. And another quote to meditate on is, it is easy to see the fault of others, hard to see one's own. One sifts the faults of others like chaff, but covers up one's own as a crafty cheater covers a losing throw. Okay, I feel you. Thank you so much, fire signs, for coming to the Black Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well, and I pray that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in her loving grace. Ashe.